Hello, Prim friends. Well, just about 5 minutes down the road from the Western Reserve Antique Shop is Antiques at Ellsworth. And this is a really unique mixture. Hopefully you can hear me over the big trucks behind me. A neat mixture of vintage. Oh, look at that neat bicycle. That reminds me of the bike at Diane Ward's home, the video that we just did recently. But a neat mixture of things that are not just prim, but also vintage, glass pieces, just a lot of really fun pieces as you're looking for antiques, looking for some different pieces. This is just a really cute and fun shop to make sure is on your list. Here's a couple really nice tiger maple rolling pins. Those are $55 each. And I like that. Bowl rack up there, and then those beautiful bowls. The bowl rack is $129. And some pretty ironstone with the brown transferware. There is so much to see here in this shop. Look at the cute little Cupid doll candy mold. More of the ironstone. Oh my goodness. Here are lots of the flax hackles on the wall. You have to be careful around those. My son, when he was really young, slipped and fell against, just caught the edge of it, of my rug hooking, frame, and scratched his arm up. He said it didn't even hurt because the little needles were so fine. I'm sure if you fell against those flax handles, you would feel that. They really have such a neat collection of pieces here. Look at this beautiful dry sink, a 6-drawer dry sink. It has the drawers across the top and then down the side as well. That's a neat one. And this sweet teddy bear. It does say that he's a German bear. I'm going to tell you a little family story here in our family. My mom is from Germany, and I lived there when I was a young girl, when my dad was in the service. And so the German teddy bears were so special to our family. And when my brother came along, of course we had bears from Germany, but he always had to have one that had the mouth open. And so that was what we would always look for, because he would kind of hold it between his fingers. So when I see the teddy bears with the mouth open, as opposed to like this little bear, that's more likely how you would see them. But when he was little, we were always, if we were looking for a new bear for him, it had to have the open mouth. So it's just funny the memories that you have from a certain little something might trigger that. Here's a little shoe. It's missing the little top on it, but still quite cute. And they're always special when they have the hinges. That strawberry is sweet. That one's $32. Here's a little egg. Oh, it's even got the spot for the yolk inside. Very clever. Lots of the children's pieces right here. Hopefully my voice is holding out. They have the terrible smoke in the air right now from the forest fires in Canada that are coming down But boy, you can really you can really feel it. You see it in the air, thick. But I definitely feel it in my throat, in my voice. There's a section of a drying rack up there used to hang some things and hang the lights across it. Such a clever idea. Here, a little spice cabinet in the green and black, and some nutmeg grinders. If I haven't said it already, I want to mention again, they do ship. So when I came the first time, they were not shipping, but now they are able to ship. They are open now regularly Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. This table here has a lot of vintage pieces on it. Some of the little stretch vases. Love the cabinets that are holding everything. Another cute little vintage corner cabinet. That one's just $75. Leather. It says leather thing. It might have been for shaking dice. Lots of the vintage spice tins if you are a collector. More of the glass here. It is a much bigger shop than you think when you come in from outside. There's a nice little canning crock in the stoneware, and that one's just $22. I would love to hear in the comments below, what was your latest find? I know what my latest find was. I found some things at the Milan Antique Show, outdoor antique show, and I have a video coming for you from there. And then at Western Reserve Antiques, I just picked up a little find there. But I would love to hear from you what your latest find has been. This is such a neat table filled with prims, nicely staged with the birdhouses. Again, the ladder up above, and all of this pretty white, chippy white, and the green. This looks like a nice crock bench, but a beautiful display. In the early scale. So many neat pieces here. Cute, really cute hats, and they're neatly displayed here in this cabinet filled with the red and white granite ware. I wonder if you are a collector. Some people collect the blue and white, some people the red and white. Here's some ironstone pieces as well. That is an unusual piece of ironstone. This says Lefton cherub compote as is, $20. Look at that. I'm looking for a mark on the bottom. I don't see one. I'm always looking for corn pieces, of course. And here down below looks like maybe the blue and white granite ware in a cute farm cabinet with the white, not for sale. So we'll go on upstairs. My goodness, I know she said that they are really trying to prim up the area up here, and I would say that they are accomplishing that. Look at this neat, like a haberdashery cabinet. So maybe men's shirts or women's shirts would have been in all of those different compartments. Nice coffee grinder, and still has the label on it. Here is a really pretty foul board or game board. Oh goodness, and a whole stack of wooden bowls here. There's a grain measure up there. These are wonderful. And I'm seeing a grain painting on that box. Goodness, I can feel that in my throat. I said earlier, I don't know if I caught that on camera or not, but if that is just trees that are burning, then the Canadian trees are made out of plastic, because this just really smells like plastic burning. There's a nice deep stoneware crock. And this may be a candle box. So you can see that little notch right there, notch. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. Trying to look and see and talk and turn and not fall over myself. Being a lefty, it is a challenge for sure. This room here with all the whites and the neutrals really has a beautiful farmhouse look to it. Pretty bowl there. That one is $89. So their prices are very reasonable here. Again, it would be a fun place if you had maybe a wedding shower, bridal shower to go to. You could certainly find some neat things to put together if they had a vintage theme or enjoyed these kinds of pieces. Could put together a really neat basket of items that would be very, very different. Pretty cake stand for $18. I know if it were me getting married today, the antique pieces, they're just classics and would be a fun piece. Here, this cake stand is $22. It's a very simple, clear glass cake stand. And then there are two smaller ones back here. The top one is very unique. It's the early American pattern glass horseshoe pattern. So that's a very special pattern. That one is $45. Oh, wouldn't that be neat for somebody who really loved or had horses? horse here, rocking horse, child's. Little child's seat, high chair in the back. Like this, the little woven little wicker one. And this is this is a bottle dryer. Would be very clever on your kitchen counter. Antique hand-stitched quilt. That one is $140. Here's a pretty antique quilt right here. This one is $45. Look at the tulip pattern on that one. Goodness, look at that blue on that door. And the turquoise blue on this tote. Look at the size of that grain bin. Wow, that's gorgeous. You know, there's a wonderful use for these also. If you have a nice wide porch and you often get packages, maybe from Amazon or wherever, but something like this on your porch, if it was protected, is a great way to have your UPS or your FedEx drivers putting things right there inside that. It keeps it just from being so obvious on your porch. This is a cute wash tub on the stand. That's a $198. You often see those as doubles, so that's a little bit more unusual to see the single one. There are a lot of painted pieces here in this room. There's a neat spice cabinet up here. Unfortunately, it is missing a couple of the knobs, or 3 or 4 of the knobs, but really pretty color. Several of the washboards and like the tub things. You would have gone up and down in the wash tub. Farmhouse clothes dasher. So in the wash tub. My goodness. Our 4 sisters. They worked very, very hard. It's a pretty step back cabinet. I like this for the door for this room that kind of has that laundry room feeling. The laundry room on a vintage ironing board. Well, Prim friends, it has been fun taking you to this location. I have one more stop that I'm going to be doing today. I hope if you haven't already, you hit that subscribe button, hit like, comment, and I'll make sure that the address and the phone number for this wonderful shop is on the screen for you as well. Take care, everyone, and we will see you very soon in the next video. Keep looking for these wonderful pieces. They're out there. They are just waiting for you to find them.